Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Marion. You know how we do. It's your favorite chick or whatever. You know, I say this all the time and I don't even know where it came from. It came and it's here.
Your favorite chick.
I'm your favorite chick. Period.
Nothing left to say, like, period.
I'm here with my girl Justice in the building.
Hello, how you doing? My name's Justice. I'm also on the tube, so you can check everything out down below.
Period. Link. Subscribe, show some love, do all of that good stuff.
Good.
That good. Today, it's gonna be a little quick one. You know, setup ain't really how it usually is or whatever, but you know,
chill vibes.
Info will be out. Like, I'm splitting my channel into two. I'm gonna do my podcast on one half, and the other half is gonna be just short little videos like this, cute, straight to the point, vibes. You know how we do. What we want to talk about today?
Boy.
Today we're gonna be talking about politics in the workplace. Yeah.
In the ghetto.
With your trifling asses.
We both have had mad experiences. Mine were all in retail when I used to work in retail. Where I don't know, where were yours?
Mine's everywhere. Everywhere.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
There's always somebody. There's always that one person.
I feel like as like a person of colour in the workplace, you're always gonna get some bullshit. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't mean to use my bad language
like that. Yeah.
But I feel like it's just gonna happen.
100. And I feel like it's the same with Muslim women.
Yes.
When a Muslim girl walks in, if you not knew me, I used to work in luxury retail. Shout out to the place I used to work at. You know, if you don't know, then you get it.
You can hook me up. I want to know a little designer.
I used to work in luxury retail in Mayfair, right? And one time that we had a customer come in. He was my last customer. You know them ones there, I was working 5 days back to back. It was summertime, it was hot. Like aircon was acting up. And we had this Caucasian man walking. Younger guy as well. You would have thought like, okay, like we similar almost in age, like we can, you get it? Like it's cute or whatever. Him and his girlfriend walking cool. Everything went perfect in my eyes. You know, we were chilling. The only like hiccup we had was I was at the till. He must have said something to me, and I thought he said something else. And then you know, it was cute. We laughed about it. He left. Next week I get called into work. Miriam, HR wants to talk to you.
What he say?
What he say, baby? He wrote up a whole email to complain, saying the Muslim girl that was serving me, quote unquote, he basically, I don't exactly remember the words, but he was saying that I wasn't doing my job properly and I wasn't paying attention, all this sort of stuff. And
because you misheard him?
Apparently. I don't know if that was the core reason, but the good thing about my life is God has me.
And that's on.
Period. That day my manager was with me.
Okay.
And he was by my side and he was looking at me and he was like, Miriam, like, I don't even know what to do because I know you didn't do anything wrong. Like, I was there witnessing the whole thing. I was like, okay, cool, because his aim was to try and get me fired.
What? These people have too much time on their hands. I'm sorry. Why have you got so much time?
The thing is, if you were old, maybe I could even think, you know,
maybe
some old people, they're bored,
they got much to do,
you know, and they got money lying about.
But you, a young jack of all trades,
as in you're in your 30s.
Nah.
As in, you want to get me fired. You don't know who I'm messing with.
Get alive.
You don't know who I am, clearly, because boy, the way I took that complaint, and you know what? I didn't even say I didn't even put the race card down or the Islamophobia card down. What I said was this white girl that I used to work with. Proper Essex girl. I love my little Essex girl.
Oh yeah, Essex babe.
Essex babe. Georgie, you know who you are, baby. She came to, she's like, Miriam, like, I just think he was racist. And I was like, I said it. I was like, if you finna say it, I'ma say it.
I thought it, but you said it.
Period.
It's like, I just don't understand. I just never will be able to relate. The stupidity for why.
Like, what in your brain makes you think you can have the mental capacity to think of the thought, cool. Keep it in your heads. What makes you think you can come and talk to me about it? You can come and ask me certain questions. Like,
it's honestly insanity. Like, so I feel like the common experience that women of colour, my black beautiful queen,
period,
I feel like that we have to face, right,
is
questions about our hair. I want to understand, right,
where did this come from?
Where did it come from? What is the fascination with black women and their hair?
What is the
I don't understand. Like, I understand we're magical, right?
Period.
But like, you don't need to know what's going on all up underneath my
Yeah.
closure. Like, my closure is closing. That's all you need to
My
know.
closure is closed. It's closed. It's done.
Like your mouth should be closed.
Closed.
Close it.
Close it.
Please.
Stop.
Some of the experiences I've had is I come into work with my wig looking fabulous as ever.
Fine.
And
Well.
it's just a question of like, oh, is that your real hair?
Mm.
How does it work?
How does it work?
How does it work?
What do they? What?
What?
Huh? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? How does
It's
your
on
hair
my
work?
head.
I don't know how does
like-
yours work.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, if someone was generally curious,
There's a way
and like
in which...
genuinely curious about like, I don't know, say I had a cool hairstyle, right, whatever.
Cool.
There's a way to go about it, but it's
Right.
like, baby, Kardashians, wigs, Beyonce, wigs, like people in the public eye, they be wearing hella wigs, and it's not like a
not-
secret. Like Kylie Jenner be having pink, purple, blue,
I'll be
rainbow.
honest, even before them man there.
6ix9ine has a
Why?
wig. 6ix9ine was a
Oh.
lace front, and you're coming to ask me about my hairline, like.
Caucasian celebrities from the 80s, the 60s have been wearing wigs.
Do you know what? The big, like
The big-
glamorous
yeah.
roles, like it's not new.
Hollywood has been doing up wigs.
Been doing it.
Period. Let alone if we're gonna talk actresses, artists of now. Like I don't understand, because that's the question that we spoke about earlier. Because people will be like, oh, so do you have hair under there?
I just don't.
What do you-
First of all, it's not your concern.
What do you mean? Do I have hair under there? What?
It's like, are we some kind of some alien and like we
Am I-
just function differently?
I mean,
like,
not the same. Are we not the same?
I mean, we're not the same because y'all is something else.
I need
But
my shades in this.
but
I have my
honestly,
shades, baby.
but like we're human. Like
Yeah.
our hair grows from the same place. Like I don't understand.
But why? I just think, why do you care?
Why do you care?
I used to get this in school as well. People be like, oh, do you shower with your scarf on? What?
It just doesn't make sense.
Do you shower with clothes on?
Do you go in the shower with your shoes and your socks? Does it make sense?
Period.
It's just, it's actually ignorance. For example, another experience.
Mm.
I had like a long ponytail braiding the other day, and someone was like, oh, so like how long can you keep that in for? Like when how does that work?
How does your hair work?
Do you not do your hair like every day,
Do you
every
not
other
plait your
day?
hair?
Like, yeah, do you not do like your little French plaits?
And this is what I'm saying, like, they also plait their hair. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, braiding and cornrows and plaits, they're all different things, but different people do what they do. Do you get it? This ain't new to you.
It's not.
It's not new to you.
That's why it's
Why
like,
you-
in my head, it's like, do they do it to like be a prick?
Yeah,
Like, do they do it just to be like, oh, I know that's not your real hair, I'm gonna ask a
Yeah,
question.
they're gonna point it out.
Or like, is it genuine? Because it's like, to me,
What is the reason?
what is the reason?
Have you ever had someone be like, oh, have you ever had your natural hair out and someone be like, oh, you're prettier with your wig on?
No.
My girl had
That's
that.
mad.
My girl had this, and you know, I remember I was in secondary school as well. I went through like a day where I took off my scarf to see if I really wanted to wear it. Someone said to me, "You look better without it." I said, "Let me put my scarf back on."
Do you know how disrespectful?
And it's just like, I think some of them, out of the ignorance or the naivety they have, they genuinely think they're complimenting you. But it's like,
It's not.
And when my girl told me she had the same experience when she wore her natural hair
No, yeah,
out,
that's mad.
I was like,
That's disrespectful as
so
hell.
it's a conscious thing. Like, they know what they're saying, but you're saying it for what reason? To
You
get a
really
reaction.
came to say you look better
Like-
without the natural hair that you were born with that God gave you.
Period.
You actually look better without that. That's
Do you know how mad that is?
That is mad. I would actually have to throw hands.
100.
Like I'm pushing you down the stairs. I'll make it look like an accident. But, but honestly, it's the audacity for me.
It is.
It's the
And do you know what
audacity.
it is? To the people that actually are curious, we're very happy to just sit and have a conversation, answer your questions, whatever. Even though I feel like
I'm over it, to be honest. Don't ask me.
no,
I'm
do you know
over
what it is? I feel like sometimes it's an interview, but for the people that have genuine hearts and they don't know how to go about it, cool, come ask me. But if you're just doing it to do it, I don't want to know.
I feel like if you ask me, I'm just gonna refer you to YouTube, my YouTube channel. If you're interested in hair, go over there.
Period.
You know.
Link in the description.
But no, I'm gonna refer you to YouTube because there's so much information and education out here that you don't really need to be asking me all of this.
Nobody has an excuse to be ignorant anymore. Like,
There's no excuse.
you have access to everything in this
Everything.
life. Where the internet, the people around you, you have books,
That's
you have
what I'm
neighbours,
saying.
especially in this London town where it's multicultural.
What I will say though, just to like devil's advocate.
Go on.
One girl that I work with, she's only just come over here
Right.
to work like in the UK, whatever, do what she's doing.
It's different.
And she asked me about my hair one time. And I was kind of just like, okay, cool, whatever, like, answer it. Because I'm very much over this. Like, every workplace that I go to, every new job, I have to anticipate answering questions about my hair.
Do you know how mad
and it
that
pisses
is?
me off.
Yeah, it's
Because
wild.
it's just like,
Why do I even have to? And
I have to prepare
Yeah, it's mad.
for your stupidity. Like, I shouldn't have to do that. But anyway, so she must have asked me, I answered it, whatever. I think like a couple days passed and I was just like, do you know what? I'm actually over this. So I went up to her and I was just like, you asked me about my hair the other day, like, do you not have black friends? And she said no. She said like where she like lived and everything in Australia, like she actually didn't have any black friends.
But I'll tell you why that's not an excuse for me, because
she has Instagram.
Even if we're gonna, if you're, look, if it's okay. I have so many thoughts right now. Celebrities.
I know. There's no excuse.
Models. You have TV. You watch shows.
Yeah.
You like.
There's no excuse.
There's absolutely no excuse for you to be ignorant in this time. The only people I would give an excuse for is the elderly, only because they might not be in touch with what's going on and they might be set in their ways. Okay, cool, fine, like your time is coming anyways, do you know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta just let it be with some people. But
yeah, there's no excuse. There's actually no excuse. I was just shocked that she didn't have any black friends. Like, what a miserable, uncultured life. I'm sorry, the lack of seasoning screams.
The lack of the lack of seasoning screams.
Do I have white friends?
Yeah. I don't think I do, you know. I was talking to my boy the other day. I was like, I don't think I have any white friends. Everybody is like the ethnic,
like actual like friend. Like friend.
Yeah,
friend.
yeah, like somebody that I shout and talk to and like.
I have like one.
Okay.
I have one. Shout out to you.
See this politics in the workplace, yeah? Stop asking them questions. I'm here to work. Here to make my peace.
Stop.
Bounce.
It's not your business at the end of the day.
Period. And I'll be honest, yeah, if I hear anything come from anybody that we know, shut it down.
Oh, it's mad.
It's mad.
Hands.
Period. Hands and legs.
And legs.
Hands and
everybody
legs.
but.
Everybody but. Even the heads. The heads. Just so you know what I probably know what no, we need to go home. Why am I here? Take me home, man. Take me back. I'm not trying to be here with these people, bro. Like, oh.
It's so long. I think this country is just not for us, to be honest.
100.
We just need to go back home.
100. I think everyone just needs to make their monies and we can all make an agreement and pack our bags and go build back home, man, for real.
Imagine if you went back home. There's so much opportunity to do whatever.
Being born here and raised here and then going back home, you're winning. You're automatically winning because of the education we have here, the value of it, especially in places like Gambia. Like Gambia, a place like Uganda, places like that, they're very up and coming right now. Like Nigeria is becoming a bit more established, so is Ghana.
Oh yeah, everybody's going on holiday there.
That's
they're not thinking to go back home.
But that's why now people are going back for the parties and the movies and this and that, but no one's staying there. Like, I'm honest, I have a house back home. I can, if I wanted to pack my bag to make money and just stay home, I would do that. Everybody needs a house back home because I'm not trying to go home and stay with family or stay with this. You need your own room, you need your own space. Like, it's your land, it's your country. Like, and go home on your own. Like, I go back home all the time by myself. I know.
Really?
I know Algiers, like the city, better than I know London.
That's crazy.
Take me to London, I'll get lost. I'll get lost. And like, I wasn't like, I'm a very educated person when it comes to my culture, but even the language, I had to learn that when I went by myself because I was not learning it here. And it's a thing where you need to know your land. Like, this is who you are. Like, if your parents stayed home, what? Like, really and truly. But
were your parents born here? Or
no. My parents, I'm first generation, so my parents were born back home, and then they met here actually. So they came separately and met here. Shout out to Mumsy. Again, but all in all, politics in the workplace.
It's mad.
Keep your questions to yourself. If they're not for educational purposes, keep them to yourself.
Your business.
Period.
Mind it.
Mind your business. Mind your business. It's been cute. It's just a short little, taste of what's to come or whatever. Make sure you go check out Justice's channel, his socials. Everything's gonna be in the description below. And yeah, man. Till next time. In a bit, guys. Bye. Oh my god, that was so cute. Oh, I love us.
I love us for real.
For real.